eyes can lose vital nutrients as you age.
That's why there's Ocuvite to help replenish key eye nutrients. Ocuvite has a unique formula not found in your multivitamin to help protect your eye health. Ocuvite help protect your eye health. It's simple physics. A body at rest tends to stay at rest, while a body in motion tends to stay in motion. Staying active can actually ease arthritis symptoms, but if you have arthritis, staying active can be difficult. Prescription Celebrex can help relieve arthritis pain so your body can stay in motion, because just one 200 milligram Celebrex a day can provide 24-hour relief for many with arthritis pain and inflammation. Plus, in clinical studies, Celebrex is proven to improve daily physical function, so moving is easier. Celebrex can be taken with or without food, and it's not a narcotic. You and your doctor should balance the benefits with the risks. All prescription NSAIDs like Celebrex, ibuprofen, naproxen, and meloxicam have the same cardiovascular warning. They all may increase the chance of heart attack or stroke, which can lead to death. This chance increases if you have heart disease or risk factors such as high blood pressure or when NSAIDs are taken for long periods. NSAIDs like Celebrex increase the chance of serious skin or allergic reactions or stomach and intestine problems such as bleeding and ulcers, which can occur without warning and may cause death. Patients also taking aspirin and the elderly are at increased risk for stomach bleeding and ulcers. Don't take Celebrex if you have bleeding in the stomach and intestine or have an asthma attack, hives, other allergies to aspirin, NSAIDs, or sulfonamides. Get help right away if you have swelling of the face or throat or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor your medical history and find an arthritis treatment for you. Visit Celebrex.com and ask your doctor about Celebrex.
Really?
All you have to do is call.
You gonna tell me a story?
Call and sign up for Good House Roadside Assistance today.
You gonna tell me a story?
And now the news
Tell
from
me.
the most famous
I wanna
and
hear it.
arguably magnetic televangelist in the country, Joel Osteen. He has 7 million followers on Sundays alone. Tonight, there is a hoax that sent out word everywhere. He was denouncing his faith. So ABC News tracked down the man who claims to be responsible. And why does he say he did it? Here's ABC's David Wright.
One of America's best known televangelists also quits, rejecting his faith. Big news, it would seem. It was certainly news to Joel Osteen.
Really? You gonna tell me?
Love
you.
To a Facebook page and a website.
Love you.
Internet
Love you.
to be crystal clear,
Good girl.
it's not true.
All is well. I still have my faith. Nothing has changed.
ABC News followed the trail of digital clues to the man now claiming responsibility.
My name's Justin Tribble, and I'm from Minneapolis,
That
St.
is
Paul
so
area.
good.
How do we know you are Justin Tribble? How do we know
I'm not allowed to have an opinion, Jay?
I know, but you've just been on like this mood
To
lately
prove
for
it,
the
he
past
showed
month.
us what he said was the receipt for securing the phony web address.
I don't agree with the term hoax, by the way. I think it's a ruse. I think it's playful. You've got what it takes. This is your moment. The promise isn't you.
He told us he did this because he admires Osteen's skills as a preacher,
We're not supposed to be dragging through life. Get your song back.
but doesn't like that message.
Father, give them bonuses, increases, raises, inheritances.
That prosperity gospel I find a little bit odious. His sermons, it's a lot of just self-help platitudes. I really don't think that the person that did it is an enemy. I think, to me, they just had too much time on their hands and wanted to create some kind of stir. I didn't want to hurt the guy. I didn't want to defame him. I want a message to get through to this guy. Tone down the cliches and get real.
Tribble says he'd love to meet Osteen and pray with him, but he'll be lucky if Osteen doesn't sue him. David Wright, ABC News, Los Angeles.
The hazards of this new internet world. And coming up next, a favorite country star. What happened today that had us all thinking of this big song all the way?
Know when to walk away, know when to run. You know, when you're at the corner of multivitamin and multiple choice, come to Walgreens for help finding the one that's right for you. Like Centrum. Now get $4 off select Centrum products with Balance Rewards Card at the corner of happy and healthy. Centrum has been a leader in multivitamins for over 30 years, and now it's the most doctor recommended, the most preferred, and the most studied. So when it comes to getting the most out of your multivitamin, the choice is clear. Centrum. Up next, announcing the heartburn blues. Well, Prilosec isn't for fast relief. It's from Alka-Seltzer. It's not heartburn fast.
More than 2 years ago, the people of PP made a commitment to the goal, and every day since, we've worked hard to keep it. Today, the beaches and Gulf are open for everyone to enjoy. We shared what we've learned so we can all produce energy more safely. PP's also committed to America. We support nearly 250,000 jobs and invest more here than anywhere else. We're working to fuel America for generations to come. Our commitment has never been stronger.
Drinking is different. How we get there is not. We're Americans. Ameriprise Advisors can help you like they've helped millions of others. Help you retire your way with confidence. That's what Ameriprise Financial does. That's what they can do with you. Let's get to work. Ameriprise Financial, or within reach.
See life in the best light. Outdoors or in. Transitions lenses automatically filter just the right amount of light so you see everything the way it's meant to be seen. Maybe even a little better. Visit your Quaker professional today to ask about our newest lenses, Transitions Vantage and Transitions Extra Active lenses. Experience life where you live. Transitions Adaptive Lens is best for you. So, you say men are superior drivers?
Yeah.
Then how do I get this?
Tonight is a family one, starting with a kind of take your kids to work day for those top golfers. They face off tomorrow at the Masters at Augusta National, but today their little families guest on the link. There, one baby playing patty cake at the feet of its famous father, Bubba Watson. Another trying to feed dad a golf ball, and even one getting some good shots. And keep an eye on the unsteady little guy swerving around there and using the giant club as his walking stick. And some hearts to the rescue. Look closely at this picture. It is a well in Afghanistan, 20 inches wide, barely bigger than a basketball hoop. 15 feet down was a 3-year-old boy who fell. That's a glow stick on a rope being lowered to him where he was frightened and trapped. And 30 U.S. and Afghan soldiers worked for hours into the night until they could welcome him and his big smile. Like winning U.S. soldiers from the aptly named Courage Company 1st Battalion, the troops said, "We all have young nieces, nephews, and kids at home. We are all the same."
Turn it
And
TV
history
down.
making day in Nashville, 3 new members of the Country Music Hall of Fame announced at the top of the list.
So you're not gonna eat right now. When you're ready for garlic bread, you can just put yours in the oven, I guess. I don't know. How do you want? Is that how you want to do that? Starving. You don't want to eat.
It's right out of the home. It helps to hallucinate a little with a camera or something. Find something.
Just for you.
tears. Now, while he was being funny, man, those were not tears of laughter. As Megan Sanders reports, Lola got a little annoyed by the tough questions Dave put to her. Stop.
Yeah, she's up a little bit.
Lindsay Lohan is overcome with emotion on The Late Show with David Letterman.
Oh, thanks. Make that obvious and all.
The tears came near the end of a long interview when Letterman praised Lohan for coming on his show despite his having made frequent jokes about her troubled personal life.
You have enough spine, enough sense of yourself, enough poise to come out here and talk to me.
But during his opening monologue, Letterman kept at it, tossing jokes at Lohan's expense.
If she actually shows up, I owe Paul $50.
When Lohan came out, she wore a floral dress and towering Louis Vuitton shoes. From the start, Letterman pulled no punches.
Yes or no, do you steal stuff? Do you drink too much? Are you supposed to be in rehab now?
Lohan rolled with it to a point.
I have a list here of things that you've endured. Can I run down a few things?
Oh, can I see the first?
Yeah, go ahead. You can read them or not read them.
Okay.
Now, here are these.
You're gonna be nice. Some thought that Letterman was too hard on Lohan.
You thought like she felt she got blindsided. It was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Lohan posted this photo Wednesday, tweeting, "Had a wonderful time at The Late Show. It was great fun. I heart Dave." Lohan spoke openly to Letterman about her ordered 90-day stint in rehab, which starts next month.
I've gone through a lot of life. I'm looking forward to actually just taking time for me.
Kristen also said
Letterman showed a
something too.
photo from
What
Lohan's
Christy said?
first appearance on his old NBC show in
I don't know, I'm trying to
1992.
find
A
it.
bright young talent with a brilliant career ahead of her. How different from the troubled woman we see today. Hi, please watch this, The Parrot Trap.
What you need is somebody to... George Hillsborough Center is one of the last really remaining hilltop villages in New Hampshire. I learned the craft from my dad here in this barn, and we're still rolling. It's an alloy, so it doesn't come out of the ground. It's just a solid.
I just don't know what I'm doing, okay? And just take me for a fucking do anything, okay?
A small amount of copper and antimony. As opposed to silver, say for example, it's a little less expensive, and it's a little bit easier to work. And it's a friendly metal to work with, really. For the kind of work I do a mixture of casting as well as metal spinning. And the metal spinning really requires hand-eye coordination.
I'm not in the mood. What? Because I don't like to hear. Not in the mood to hear that music. I'm not in a pissy mood. I'm hungry. Okay? Because I'm hungry. I'm in a pissy mood.
Essentially, this spinning
I
tool is
know
an
you for a
extension
long
of my
time,
hand.
and I need this absolute shit bullshit too.
The art of metal spinning is learning how to manipulate the metal without tearing it, keeping an even wall thickness. So you really have to develop a feel for what you're doing. Kind of hypnotic. Sometimes I just sit here, watch the tool, and it's like watching a wave. My father designed the touch mark years ago, and then about 15 years ago, I just incorporated my name into my own touch so that someday people will know who made what in the Gibson computer shop. We've been in the business for over 46 years, so we've got a pretty good reputation just by virtue of our presence in the marketplace. And one of my dad's mantras was, almost isn't good enough. So I learned at a very young age to become a perfectionist when it comes to my work. These are all wonderful copies of American and British 18th century, early 19th century porridge bowls. In fact, I've either owned or borrowed the originals to make the copies of the handles. It's a craft that goes back to colonial times in America, so it's part of our heritage. Unfortunately, New Hampshire can't lay claim to more than one 18th century pewterer, but to be able to keep the craft alive is very exciting for me. There aren't that many of us in the game anymore. I'm a student. I'm not a master at the history of the craft. There's so much to learn still. There's still a lot of information that is yet to be discovered. You talk about does pewter last?
This piece was made somewhere between 1735 and 1760. It's called a tankard. The mugs are the ones without the lids. The tankards have the lid. This one made, called a tulip shape. Obviously, the form of the body has got that curved side there. It's called a tulip form. Baby cups and baby
Do they have
portions
more
are
gold to
popular,
separate or something?
obviously, but my niche in the industry is historical reproductions that I do.
Well done.
I'm making oil
fucking
lamps
tired.
and tankards.
I was
and
only
mugs that
asking,
nobody else is
okay?
making
Not to be a
in the
bitch.
Looks like it was like he tried to push me out of the
are in the
house
Fine Arts
downstairs.
in Boston for the collection, so that was
I'm not trying to push you anywhere. I only asked you a question.
pieces and the
I
Smithsonian.
would have.
I have a nice letter on my wall from Hillary Clinton, which is something I never get tired of looking at. One of my favorite pieces to make is it's a great little gift item, but it's a wood grain called the wood grain nut ball. But you can just,
So did Dave bring all his
grain,
home, or
this one just jumps right out
here,
actually.
or
'Cause it's
when is he gonna come over
small
and go through it
hole.
with you?
One of the most beautiful pieces in my
Yeah,
shop.
you painted it out in the house. You know, it goes a team. It's a
Which you'll
team
see on
fucking
feet.
thing. I mean,
Never get tired of
he's
looking
just-
at it,
he
but
goes
when
by
it comes
himself
time to
and
actually
keeps
put
what he
those together with the
by
torch,
himself or driving out there by himself.
to the metal.
Okay, I was just wondering if he had come here and you guys were gonna go through it, and when was
I
it?
tried
That's all.
to
I'm
have two
asking
or
if you
three
should.
new designs. I'm already working on next year's annual Christmas ornament, so
You should talk to you,
there's
should.
always stuff happening.
I don't know, somebody to say things.
You know, I pinch myself. I count my blessings. I know a lot of artists
Say
and
that
people that
first
have
of
other
all,
jobs, but
bunch
I'm
of things
actually
to
making a
go
living.
downstairs to do.
So there we go.
No, I know. I just want to sit right here,
5-inch disc.
be tired and ready. Yes.
Coming up, my favorite governor.
Up next,
People looked at the heavens and thought the heavens affected their daily lives. They would have been very interested in movements of the sun, the moon, and stars. They were watching the heavens and the motions of the heavens. They were marking with stone markers up here.
Cute kids, silly dogs, wacky cats. If you've shot a video you're proud of, why not share it? Just go to ulocal.wmur.com and upload your own little slice of reality TV for all to see. We just might feature it right here on New Hampshire Chronicle.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Hampshire Hills and the Hampshire Dome, America's leader in the field of sports, health, fitness, and fun.